Hello world, it's your man, it's Israel the Great, Jamal the Swift. I'm here on this segment to discuss an issue that we have in our society as a whole, that I've experienced and have been a victim of, and it is salt throwing. For you people that throw salt, some of y'all throw salt so hard till it come in a variety pack. You got lemon, Italian, accent, regular traditional season, Lowry's, Creole, and just regular old Martins. You salt throwers out there. To all of y'all out there. This segment is for you, baby. Oh yeah, it's for you. Well, I just want to start this off by just kind of laying the groundwork, laying the foundation to help y'all better understand what salt throwing is. Because where I'm from, that's what we call it, and everybody may not call it that. Um, Basically, what it is if you, for an example, if you get two guys that are trying to talk to the same girl, if either one of those guys make mention of the other one in a negative way or whatever the case may be, you make mention of him saying, okay, he this, man, I do this that he don't do, you're basically killing him out, saying any negative statements to, negate him or just, belittle him to her to build yourself on. It's basically throwing salt, So you basically you giving her all these negative statements about this guy, and it can work for females too. You giving him all these negative statements and all these negatories about old girl, and you off of those negative statements, you build yourself up. It's kind of like the seesaw. Um, example. It's kind of like the seesaw. You at the playground and you sit on the seesaw. The end that you sitting on is to the ground at first until you start throwing shit on the other side. The other side start getting heavier, and when it gets heavier, it goes down to the ground and it elevates your ass up in the air and puts you on the pedestal. And it's kind of like when you're dealing with people, man, that do that or that does that, and you approve of it. And by approve of it, I'm saying you entertain it instead of nipping it in the bud, saying, "Hey, well, let's not focus on other people. Let's really just focus on our conversation." Because you're trying to sell yourself to me. You're representing yourself, and you're hoping that I am captivated and mesmerized by your presentation of yourself, that you have my interest. But instead of you showing that you got confidence in yourself to sell yourself to the magnitude of interesting me, of captivating me, luring me in with who you are based on your presentation and based on your actions and the verbal expression that you do express. Based on you doing that, instead of you doing that, you focus your attention on tearing down somebody else's, whether it be their reputation or just their character. You sitting here, you talking bad about this person. Oh yeah, but that nigga can't do you like I can. I got this. Well, man, don't do that. That's a huge indication of like this nigga is real deal, like insecure. He has to focus his attention on other people and build off other people's negatories that he says negatory. They don't have that. I can do this for you. Well, I mean, you present that. You don't present like the materialistic shit. I mean, some people may be on that, but you present who you really are, honey B. A lot of times when people see that you are confident in yourself and you are comfortable being yourself, not comfortable as in complacent. I'm saying comfortable as in you're well situated. You pretty good with the position that you hold in the sense of your point in life right now. You still trying to get somewhere else, but you functioning very well. You're aware of where you are, and you're aware of where you're trying to go. You're comfortable in that sense. A lot of times people see that and they can feed off that vibe. You see somebody that's pretty confident in themselves, it's attractive a lot of times, depending on who they are and depending on who you are. But if you got somebody that the first few comments, they direct attention is on the people that's interested in you. I mean, you're attractive. You attract people. That's where attractiveness comes. You're attractive. You attract people. Come on, man. So it's like, of course you're gonna attract people. You've already embraced that. They're focusing all their attention on those people. It's like, well, man, like you beating the dead horse, honey. Leave that be. Our conversation need to be about you and me. You telling me who you are, I'm telling you who I am, and if we connect, boom, we there. Not about what Jesse Biel and what Susan May doing. Hell no, we ain't on that. Let them be where they at. I mean, if they got an attraction, that's cool. Let them stay where they at. You ain't got to talk down on them. And if it's somebody that you're dealing with, and they homeboy or homegirl trying to get at you, and you know that they're homeboys and homegirl and they cool, and they're throwing salt on their homeboy or homegirl, you should really question their loyalty, man. Really question their loyalty, because if these are the people that they're close to and they haven't known you like in the shit least of 15, 17 minutes, and they've been knowing these people for years, and they pissing on them like that, their loyalty is not strong at all. It's actually softer than smoothest. So for you to think that they're going to all of a sudden be loyal to you and their loyalty be concrete and solid is very strange. It's a very strange way of thinking, man. So if they backbiting and backstabbing the people that they supposed to be close to get to you, that's not a great indication of just loyalty to whoever. It's not a great indication of like self-confidence, of self-empowerment. So because they feel like they got to tell other people down to uplift themselves, man. So we as people that deal with these people, we really should nip it in the bud. I don't want to say put them in their place, because these are adults. In some cases, teenagers, whatever grade you're in, whatever classification you are in college, whatever profession you're part of, whatever. You should really nip it in the bud and tell them like, hey, them conversations about other people, leave them people where they at, man. Let's talk about us. And just kind of monitor to see if that conversation, see if it's gonna flop, and see if they get at a loss of words. Allow them to build themselves up in talking to you. Allow them to present themselves. A lot of people teach first impressions of everything, and I don't believe that to be true. I guess it depends on who you are. If you're a person that's always yourself and you're comfortable being yourself, and I know a few of you out there, well then that's great. It's not even the first impression. It's just me. Hell, but some people you gotta understand, if you meet an abusive guy, a big percentage of the time he ain't gonna sit there and be like, hey, I'll beat your ass later on, we get serious, I fuck you up. He ain't gonna do that. That nigga gonna be the sweetest, gentle gentleman as possible, Female that'll slice your ass like Zorro. She ain't gonna pull out the blade in her mouth off the rip. Hey, what's up, Nick? Nah, she ain't gonna do that. She gonna be the most submissive, a lot of times be the most submissive woman you ever meet possible. You understand? So, and again, the cases vary. You do get some people that do basically tell you they'll whoop your ass off the rip. I don't tolerate no bullshit. You come with that bullshit, I slap your ass. Yeah, they give you that. But for the most part, people try to present themselves to be the most flawless individuals when you first meet them. And there are others that don't do that. For the ones that are yourself 100% of the time, truthful 100% of the time, I commend you. I don't have a hat on. I had it on. Hats off to you, honey B. But yeah, man, peace and love to y'all out there, man. Embrace who you are. Embrace your inner nigga. Do not throw salt on other people, man. Don't talk down on nobody else to put yourself in the door. Don't talk down on nobody else, period, honey B. Don't talk down on nobody else, period. If you talking to somebody and you are bringing to their attention something about them that they should improve on, do it in the privacy of them. Because if you do it out loud, you really embarrass them. Everybody don't handle embarrassment good. You do it in the privacy. Hey, man, you should work on it. Hey, your breath stink. Your ass kind of smell. Your ass stink, bro. I can smell your ass from here. Or, hey, man, I don't like the way your booty smell, bro. I don't like the way you smell. I don't like the way your breath smell, girl. Oh, girl, I don't like the way your coochie smell, baby. Let's go get that shower. Let me go take that shower and I can lotion you down. Or some shit. In the privacy of them. But you be like, hey, dog, bro, your breath stink, nigga. Well, your breath smell like 1,000 asses, boy. Well, if you do that around a whole lot of people, niggas get offensive. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to fight on hand. That's so, don't talk down on people, man. Don't do that. Don't throw salt on other people. Don't do that shit to put yourself in the door. Just present them with who you are. Have confidence in who you are enough to present who you are. You may be the boringest and simplest nigga in the world, but if you comfortable and you confident in yourself, you'll be attracted to somebody, man. So peace and love to y'all. I'm out, man. Most definitely. Touch.